So I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm watching what's right here. So if I hit OK and start, see, this thing's gonna...
Is this a game or are you making a video?
A video.
Can I be in it?
You can't really be in it. So I'm on YouTube right now. See, and I'm watching what's right here. So if I hit OK and start, see, this thing's gonna...
Is this a game or...
See, I told you. Brooke's not here.
Can I play?
Not really.
I'm talking about...
Hey, easy.
Nothing spilled, surprisingly.
Wish.
Wow. Not like
So I used my iPad to look at the comments and stuff. So like right now, I can see there's one person watching, and that's myself. So just be kind of quiet.
Okay.
Well,
Do you know the game Anthem?
I'm streaming.
What's streaming? So I'm streaming a video.
So I want to find a field that's ready to harvest now, and it's within like $500,000. Whoops. So I can have enough money to. So anything within the first 3 blues works, and a field that is under that works right there. Now, I'm gonna buy another field over here, but not one that's ready to harvest. One that is cultivated. No, one that's plowed or cultivated. Well, it kind of looks like that's the only one. Let's buy them both. Now we're gonna go in here, and we're going to need a combine for one of them. Let's just see here. We have 800,000. Let's just buy a Massey for small John Deere. Trelleborg. Standard.
Well, what did you do to do the track?
Nah, it's too expensive. I don't need a track one yet.
Oh.
I forgot to see what the crop is too. So I own 11 and 19. 19 is, you can see right here, you know that. It's the same thing.
Sammy, put it down. She kept getting back to play.
Okay, so that is potatoes. Crap. I'm gonna cultivate it. And this is wheat. Okay, so we'll get a wheat header. So it's 7.6 meters, so about 21 foot long. And we're gonna need to buy a tractor. Let's buy a medium tractor.
Pick the white one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to 6M.
Why do you always pick John Deere's?
Not always. Right now I just prefer...
No, do the 2-wheel.
I went for more.
Is this like just about luck, or does it like matter on what you're planting?
Well, not really planting, but like everything. Cultivating.
Okay.
Oops, I almost leased it after I bought it. So like anything, so like I'm gonna buy a disc, so depending on how many horsepower, which this is probably 130, 142, but I added more horsepower. So let's see, 160, about 160 horsepower that I can buy something that has, so like, see that one's 320 horsepower. This is 100, 140, 180. So I can't quite have that one, but I could buy this one. Wait, what was... I like the...
What are disc harrows?
Harrows. That's... It's like a disc, which is like discs, like a little, almost like a plate. A steel plate that drags, like a plate that you eat off of, that like digs into the dirt, and it breaks up the dirt. Along with the cultivator, but they have more blades on the cultivators. Then plows are just little like cups kind of that cup it and move the dirt over and break it up. Also, power harrows is like a rototiller, and it spins it and stuff and makes it breaks up the soil that way. But I just
That blue one looks like a cannon.
Not really.
I guess both of them have that thing.
The right one looks like a cannon more. So I'm just going to buy probably a...
Oh wait, yeah, that's a disc.
Probably... Well, first let's buy a header trailer. That's what we're going to need first for our combine. Now, we need a tipper also. We'll start out with just the things we need for harvesting. And then after we harvest, we'll buy what we need, because we'll have a little more money. Oh, whoops. We gotta turn off the settings for time scale down, automatic engine start off, stop and go braking, it's fine. And I want to check, see if this trailer here, that's good that that has a hitch, because I'll hook this up to this, then I'll back that tipper over onto this, and then my combine, where's my combine? Over there. And I'll have my combine drop the header on the header trailer. See, this is gonna be a little bit hard backing up. Let's make it as tight as possible. Because there's two rotation points. There's at the hitch, and there's at the on the trailer, so it's going to be a little more difficult. Okay, we're just going to straighten it out here, see how far we can back up. Okay, I'm not even going to bother with that. And then detach this, drive over here to the... it was going to go down anyways. Then we'll hook up to the header trailer. I got a tip for this, because it's a little bit of a longer drive, so...
Where are you putting everything in the parking space?
Well, I'm gonna hook them together. Maybe I should have pulled it along forward more. Whoa, driving over it. I need to push it, not...
Try the other end where I don't think it's going to.
That's right. Push from the back on the other side.
I was right for once.
Now I'll just back this tipper up, or gravity wagon like I like to call it, because it looks like a gravity wagon practically. It's just not one. There we go. Now we'll just pull it kind of like that. It's just going to be difficult to turn around on. Oops, hit my header a little bit. There's my 21-foot John Deere header. Well, actually a 22.5-foot. I almost could have went with the next size up. It's a little bigger than I remember. But I'm really rarely use this one. Because I always am using the other, I'm always using, woohoo, the big John Deere.
Watch where you're going, buddy.
The big John Deere combine. Now we just gotta be careful with it. It doesn't fall off. It's already kind of on the verge of falling off. Slid off a tiny bit. Okay, just be careful. Keep an eye on it. It's not the quickest tractor, but it gets the job done and has a good bit of horsepower, so I will probably start out with pretty small equipment. As for this is a survival series rather than a
Is that another tractor or car?
it's a cement truck. As for this is a
Run it over.
every time I talk you talk.
I know.
No, that's a slower way. I'd have to go way around fields, I think. Yeah, more straight path. This swings it all around. If the header's bigger than like the New Holland harvester, where the header is just as wide as the combine, then you can drive down the road. But anything really bigger than that, you want to have a header trailer. I'm not going to turn this field into anything, but my sheep farm's going to be on the other side. But I might even think about doing chickens. Because chickens are pretty cheap. You just gotta feed them wheat, which I'm harvesting right now. So I'll have plenty of wheat to feed them. Wheat or barley. You don't have to give them any water. Hey, I have a straw sloth too, so I can make straw bales. For I don't know what. Or I'll just use a loading wagon. We're gonna hire a worker because, well, I need to take this tractor and, well, go buy a windrower. Woohoo! Unexpected turn. So if you think about it, for a tractor, that's going pretty quick. 26 miles per hour isn't that bad. Most tractors don't. Most tractors go about that probably. I've seen some go 30 or 40.
That's 22, right?
What?
That's 22, right?
26 miles per hour. Says it on the right. Right bottom. What? Nothing, it just stops you.
Yeah, this is a game where you can do anything you want. Well, not anything, but you get me.
You have a time, or you have a money limit. So I started out with 1,200,000. Turn signals on, whoops.
What are those gold things?
Where? Like over there?
Yeah.
Those are like things you can hover over and it'll tell you, like you can open the shop ones back there near that building with the red and white, or red and clear. The one over near the short building is for selling vehicles and stuff, and the one over near that house is for taking out loans.
Here's my question. What are those, like, square things in the cement here?
Oh, that's like so like if I would drive this tractor over into this thing here, I could then go over to this thing and then open vehicle options.
Oh,
my vehicle would show up there. I could hit customize, I could put doors on it, downgrade the engine, or repair it, or sell it even. And there's multiple things. You can put like any tractor and stuff in there.
Okay.
So like, in this case, I will go to, oh no, it's right here. Here, that's too small to do anything. That's probably too small also. Let's see. Those are about the same. That goes for special tools that I'm not buying, and that's a bale wrapper, I think. Or wait, window? No, it's not.
I say you should get a bale wrapper.
Well, I'm not making bales actually. I'm putting them into a loading wagon and selling them, which I'll buy now too.
Why are you selling them? I thought you were feeding that to your chicken.
Well, the straw swath, which is what comes out of the bottom, what I'm windrowing, I can't. I'm feeding them the wheat.
Four? You need to stink off. What is that?
What?
The red thing on you?
A windrower?
Oh, what's it do?
It like puts some of the swaths, like 2 or 3 of them, into one row, but it'll probably only be 2. So it makes, when you have to use your loading wagon, it makes it quicker. I normally go for the John Deere 6 or 7 series. Anything above that, like the 8RT, 8R, 9RT. I don't know, they're just kind of big. So this one's not self-propelled, or doesn't take a PTO either. You just lower it, and as the wheels hit the ground, they turn it in. Whoa, got a little off track there. It's a little too wide, or not wide enough, I don't think.
What happened to your worker?
He's out there.
Oh wait, no, he's still going.
See,
It looked like he crashed or something.
I'm gonna hire a worker for this because it's a little bit easier for someone else to do it, and I'm gonna switch to the combine. He'll get a straight row. And what's gonna be awful is I'm gonna have to, as soon as I get to the end, I'm gonna have to stop him. because I don't have enough rows for them yet. This is a pretty small field, it's just long. I didn't check the acreage before I bought it. And I might even do a little bit of field flipping on it. Buy a field, harvest it, sell it, and then harvest it, or buy another one, harvest it, and then sell it. That's a profitable business. Because you can sell it for the same amount of money, which makes no sense at all, really. But I mean, there's a fire.
Why are you going sideways?
I'm not, it's just on a hill. Or on an angle.
Oh, I see.
Oh, 2 people watching. Hello, welcome to the stream on Fellsbrun, episode 1 of my survival series on Farming Center 2019. If you're familiar with this game, let me know what kind of planter I should buy, or how big, or whatever. I will. You can comment. I will bring up the options. This one and bigger. So probably not the Great Plains, but maybe this Vaderstad or whatever, Horsch, another one of those things, or this Lemken. So let me know comments which one you think's best. I will be checking it. One time I gained 3 subscribers on one of these videos, these live streams. What? For me it is. I mean, I have 49 subscribers, but for a lot of people have more than like thousands. 3 isn't very much. Normally they can gain hundreds from a live stream. We need to get the headlands in, so we can. Oh, Merrick's head's in the way. I can't figure out what percentage my. Merrick, move your head to the left a little bit. Okay, we're almost full. What? Yeah, 94 now. Now that I have 1 headland done, I need to do 2 passes, but I'll get filled up too quick, so. Oh, my tractor's not even here. Where is my tractor? Oh, it's down at the end. That's right. That filled up quick. Because its grain tank isn't 80% full. I was just in it. It's 95, 96. So I need to drive back over there with my John Deere 6M series, pick up my tipper real quick, and drive over to the combine because it's full. Quick picking it off. This will fill this trailer up a good bit because I didn't check actually before I fill it up, check. It's at 10,000 liters. No idea what this thing holds, but we're gonna find out. Oh, it's gonna be like 30 or 40,000 probably. But I can't quite see it being 40,000 because half of a semi-trailers is what's it called? Well, no, it's probably 30. Half of a semi-truck Wilson grain trailer is 30. $10,000 liters. No, I bet it's 2,100 because it's at 47 with 10,000. Detach on the go. Not necessarily realistic, but it's money making. Now as soon as I harvest it, well actually no. How much land did I buy with this? Depending on how much land I bought, I'll buy 2 solar panels to make me money on the while I'm doing it. I have made 2 successful $1 million farms on this with solar panels, so. Well, we bought some up here. Let's go for it. Should have enough money to get 2. They're 150,000 a piece. They're gonna. I have 9 or 10 of them on my other maps. They're a long-term investment. If you're going to spend your money you have now on them, you're going to make money in the future. Now, I'm just going to turn my time scale up to 120 times because I know it's going to make me like a lot more money. Because you get paid per the hour. So like this next hour, by the time I have 40 minutes to go, by the time it hits that, I'll made like a lot more. Yeah, I'm not sure how worth it is having this windrower. I'm gonna sell it because it's not doing me any good. That wasn't very easy to explain or show because I just sold a vehicle, so it added a lot of price to it. Now I could have bought like a $300,000 tractor, the JCB Fast Track, and went 45 miles an hour, but that was kind of just pointless. Yeah, I mean it has enough horsepower to pull a Great Plains planter, but that's a little ridiculous for this tractor, but you know, in my other one I turned those 2 fields up there that you can't really see. That one that's green and the other one's not. I made it into 1 cotton field. You know, actually, that's just a good idea to do. Let's save and exit this one. I know it's called a Survival Series number 1, but I think it would just be better to come back to it to my other farm and show you what I'm talking about. Now, hello Thor, as soon as it loads up, I will show you my multi-million-dollar farm if I let it happen. I only make like $30,000 an hour, so. It's actually like $20,000 an hour. It's a little unrealistic though, because in real life, if I had 10 solar panels, I wouldn't be making that much money per hour or day even. And I don't get paid at midnight like you normally do, because I just get paid every hour. So it doesn't give me one big payment, it gives me smaller payments throughout the day. Now every time it gets to 95%, then it just stops and waits for a little bit. Horses I've tried on Phillipsburg, but they're kind of a pain. You gotta, every morning you gotta ride them. You gotta ride them a lot too. And the funny thing is, I own a giant farm and I have a trailer with a tub in my front yard. No. There are some things you can pick up around here. I don't know where they're. This is too heavy. I think it's the ladder, yes.
Can you throw things?
Yeah.
Maybe this is kind of like going over and track roads stuff out here. Like track roads and things out of car. Wait, what? You got a chainsaw?
So I can like climb on my ladder that doesn't work. Throw it through the window. Whoops. I didn't throw it. But it's raining now. I'm gonna speed up the time because I can't harvest in the rain. I gotta finish my cotton field, so. Here's my grass harvester. I've yet to plant any fields yet. I have a 6-door composite machine shed and a skid steer for my grass and silage bales, which, crap. Looks like it's not gonna work with the skid steer. So, that means drive my skid steer back over to my shed and put it away. I own 3 semis now. A Tatra Phoenix, a Man, I think it is, which is a well, the Tatra is a 6-wheel or 6x6, and the Man is a 4x4, but they're both cab over. And I think I still have one Lizard Warrior. Here's my little forklift I bought for no reason, just because I had money sitting around. And now it's coming to use. Bought the skid steer for bales, but looks like I'm going to be using this thing. Because my skid steer won't lift up into that. I mean, I'll probably just lower it. But I use the forklifts for bales because they're easier than having to switch out to a bale spike every time. They work just as good, not the same. Whoops, it still doesn't work. You know, I'm gonna have to just buy a wheel loader eventually. But what I'm gonna have to do for this now is lower this almost to the ground. Now it's almost gotta fit in there. There we go. Somehow I got it in there. And now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have lots of fields I think I need to harvest. See if I can lift this table off the ground. Nope, just went right through it. There's no doors. Huh. That's interesting. Here's my barracks. Really? Here's my... I just got a full load of canola and emptied it out. And made almost $50,000 or $60,000 on it. So the solar panels are my main source of money or income, but I make a good bit of money off of grain and selling old vehicles that I don't use at all. Like I sold this air seeder Probably worth $200,000. It was just awful. I had to pull it with my big bud because nothing was powerful enough to haul it. I still have my big buds, but I just use them for disking and planting with my Great Plains. This thing. I had to switch it over to trailer hitch, but I have two of these things now. We'll just pulled over into our grain trailer spot. And let's see here. What fields need harvested? I'll show you all the fields I own. That's every field I own. I've only played for like 4 hours on this map too. That's how impressive it is. I bought this property here because it was real cheap. But then I sold it because I'm like, you know, if it's not making me money, why should I even have it? So I sold it and I bought these two. And then I sold, this is what I started out with. This field, no, this field, then this field. Then I bought that field. Then I bought this one. Sold it because I didn't want it anymore because it wasn't doing me much good. Then I bought all these other fields. Right now I probably like these two fields and 21 the best. I just bought some of these other ones and I haven't even used them yet. My goal is, see, I've only bought like a quarter of the whole map, but my plan is to buy everything on the map. So I own it all, so I can do whatever I want on it. Let's see, what needs harvested? 27 is my cotton field. I have no idea what I think 17 soybeans. Really, Merrick?
What? I didn't mean to.
You're being really loud over there.
Sorry.
This, I put a bunch of machine sheds and I don't care what's there because it's gonna get all driven over, so I don't bother with it. 31 and 17. 17 is barley. 31 is barley also. Let's get harvesting. Let's find it. Where is it? There we go. Well, we're right next to 17, so let's just harvest this real quick. Get it over with quick, and then we'll buy another combine. I've been waiting to get the Fendt Ideal. That's my dream combine. And get rid of this well, I'll probably keep the New Holland, or I'll buy a case, axial flow. Because this thing has 5 hours on it, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is kind of. Whoops, I gotta get my auger wagon, or something over here. What is in it even? Canola. What's this? Oh, that's my little... Oh, this has canola in it. Probably from that last field, I guess. It's in the field, so... We'll bring the JCV over. This one goes 45, that's what I like about it. It's quick, easy, cross fields, pretty powerful. I can pull my planters with it. Not very well, but it works. Run over, get in the combine, pipe out, and unload. We only have like 3,000 bushels, so it's not going to fill it up much, but I'm going to need to unfill it. No, oh, wait, this is barley. Whoops. I was thinking I was harvesting canola. Let's pop out of here and get in this. So there's 17,000 bushel or liters in here. As soon as I get back to the farm, we'll figure out what has canola in it and maybe fill it up. I was mostly just trying to plant fields with canola so I could fill up what I had before, or in that other truck that I sold, but yeah. I think there's, is that canola? No, that's not canola. This truck over here should have something, probably not canola, because I think there's wheat and barley in that one, so. Oh, soybeans and barley. Yeah, neither of those have canola. I guess we're starting another one with canola. There's soybeans and wheat in that one, I think. Or soybeans and barley. This is one I've had going for a long time. Getting this thing just pulled around. I mostly bought these cab overs for just in the fields, like driving in the field. But the auger wagon I've had for a long time now. But I just got the auger wagon so I could. Before I had semi-trucks like this, because the other semi-trucks were slow through the field. Filled about full. Oh wait, yeah, there we go, we're full. So we'll take this over to that field. I need to cultivate 2 fields now, 3 fields maybe. I think so. I haven't really done much to 26, 27, and 25 over in the southern part of it. Let's pull this into the field because I'll be disking this Big Bud 747. Yeah. Here's my man. That's a nice truck there. Oh, start our cotton harvester up. It took me like 4 fields, full fields, decent size too, just to fill up that thing 58%. There's a field that needs disked. It's my one. Here's the disc. Oh, this is one of the upper fields. This needs planted. What's in it? Owned by me. Sugar beet. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to buy a sugar beet harvester, which means I can't buy another field until I buy one of them. Or I could disc over it. Yeah, let's disc over it. I hate when I have to, or when I have sugar beet, potatoes, any of those things. Yeah, it just it's a disc like I was telling you about. Or no, it's not, it's just, what? It's, yes, if I go into here, sugar beet technology, there's nothing here under $300,000, and it's not worth that much to me. I'd rather just do regular crops like wheat, barley, corn, soybeans, canola. I probably missed something. Cotton. Cotton was rare for me to even do. I had to spend $500,000 on a harvester for it. I haven't even filled up a whole cotton bale yet. I'm not sure how much money it's worth, but I mean, I spent a lot of money on it, so it better be worth it. It's almost to the point where, like, if I put this giant field here, put cotton in it, I wouldn't want to harvest with one harvester, so then it would make me buy 2. Well, it wouldn't make me, but I would buy 2 for that case, and it's not worth doing it. for the amount of cotton I would get out of it. Well, I don't know how much cotton I'd get out of it actually, so I can't determine that. But this tractor's not bad. 8 or 9 miles an hour disking with a giant disc. I didn't even buy another disc because it's so big. One or two more passes and it'll be complete. If I just you can put triples on this tractor. I can just drive over the crop real quick with this and the triples. Would you just the disc almost? Put like 3 of these things next to each other, do just fine. Next, I'm gonna see if this field over here, what is the deal with it? Oh, crap. Potatoes. Why? Why do they have to be 2 specialty crops? This is terrible.
Just get a potato thing. Yeah. Yeah.
$500,000 for that.
I love potatoes. You can't buy it.
Okay, I could afford it. By the time I disc other things and plant it, I could afford it. But I don't want to have to buy it. I'm fine. Well, I'm saving up for a new harvester anyways. Saving up for this Fendt Ideal from Agco right there. $465,000. I'm so close. This is the one I have now. I'm going to probably sell that one, buy the Axial Flow, which is Case. And then, so I'll have a Case and an Agco. And it's going to be awesome, but I'm so close to it. So that's $465,000 plus a header for it is expensive. $79,000. So that's over $400,000 or over $500,000 by the time I get it. And I can't be spending that $500,000 on a...
Jacob, are you still doing that review?
What review?
The video.
Yeah.
Live stream.
I'll end it, don't worry. Soon. Okay. Well... Just... Merrick, just... Could you be quiet for like a minute or two while I end this? Okay. This is it for the Farming Simulator 2019 Survival Series, or what it was supposed to be, but it really wasn't. Don't forget to check out any of my other videos. If you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.
Can I play?
No,
Why?
I can't see. Stop.